This is ATL Flow, AltSpace Radio. I'm your host, Joe Sneaker. Today we're going to be talking about Synty Studios and how deep the rabbit hole goes. Yeah. Got a little treat for you right now, though. In the studio.
Actually, this is club 420, y'all. Yes, it is. Yeah, we're jamming live right here on YouTube. Just a little treat for y'all. All right. Back to the studio.
That is the prize. The prize. Gotta get rid of all these echoes, you know what I'm saying? That is the prize by Titan Park. I gotta find my glasses because when I pull the headset off, I pull my glasses off. Can't read anything. Not right now. Okay. Today our music is gonna be hip hop. But like I said, I started looking at this Synty studio situation, and I mean the rabbit hole goes real deep, deep, deep. I mean, we've always felt that maybe there might have been a little bit of money involved, maybe. How deep is it? I'm going to tell you how deep it is. Check this out. Two mafia hitmen were walking deep into a forest in the middle of the night. Okay? And one of them says, I gotta admit, I'm scared out here. And the other one replies, you're scared. I gotta walk back home alone. I gotta walk back home alone. But anyway, the first time I read that, I laughed. I tried to tell that joke, but I don't know. We're gonna come back to the story here in 1 second. Let's get warmed up with a little music. I got my coffee here. It's warm. I got it in the warmer. I know it's late for coffee for some, but hey, you gotta do what you gotta do, right? ATL Flow AltSpace Radio. DJ Joe Sneaker. You know, I forget sometime to post and let people know I'm actually on here live. You know, that might be a thing to do once I get the chat going. Because right now, like I said, I'm working as one knob at a time. You don't want to turn too many knobs ahead of time. You could end up in trouble. Okay, Synty Studio situation. What happened and what it means for the future. Now, this is some heavy stuff because I did not know the rabbit hole went this deep. And we talk about money. I'm going to let the cat out the bag. We talking about some serious money, okay? I'm going to see if I can pull it up during the break. I have a picture I want to show y'all. I just have to pull it up some kind of way. I'll figure out how to do it. But Synty Studios, the developers behind the popular VR game Metaverse, pulled out of their agreement with the Metaverse Foundation. The discussion to pull out was made after the team had not been able to reach an agreement with the founder over royalties. Royalties are like when you make something and the money comes later and it perpetuates. That's serious money, which were granted to them in an earlier contract. Content from Synty Studios is no longer available on Metaverse's website, which means that includes websites such as AltSpace VR. That's where it affects us. All of our assets are gone. If you have assets, do not delete them because you cannot get them back, especially the ones that were made that you got from Synty Studios. I mean, this goes real deep. I started Googling these guys. I found out there's less than 10 people in the company. Less than 10 people. They're from the land down under, which is, there's no issue with that because whenever you're on the internet, you do business with the world. That's the way the new economy is. Doesn't matter where you live, you can make some money. But we're talking about some serious money when you have a company with less than 10 people in it. Okay? These people own a lot of the assets that you pull into Unity, like from Sketchfab. They own the Sketchfab is them. That's one of their websites. Okay, so anything that you purchase through there comes from them. So we're going to delve into, what happened to the money, where it goes, where it went, or if, we're going to find out. All right. This is Roger That by DJ Denz. Listening to hip hop today. This is ATL Flow Talk Radio. I am DJ Joe Sneaker, your host. And today's show, we're talking about holding on to your assets. I'm telling the world builders right now, to be a world builder is like a great asset to have. Because right now, a lot of our stuff is missing. In case you don't know, the Synty platform, these are the people that came up with this software and these little things you can buy online for your avatar, has enabled avatars to share content in order to build their worlds. Assets such as houses, cars, musical instruments could be shared or traded among other avatars. Players could create their own worlds and socialize with other avatars in VR without having to leave their homes, as we know. So you can have a mansion or build a mansion, put all kind of furniture in it, and live happily ever after. But this next paragraph right here says, as VR becomes more mainstream, the metaverse will be worth billions of dollars. As VR leisure time becomes more prevalent, the current trend is towards an economy which enables a person with minimum income and a headset the luxurious life of mansions, having boats, and exotic cars. Not only can you buy things such as airplanes, but you can fly those airplanes in VR with the cockpit, inside the cockpit, surrounding your vision in 3D. I mean, it actually looks and feels like it. I mean, you don't get the G-forces, but there are chairs for that. They do have a chair that moves around and does the G-forces. But like I said, that's just the tip of the iceberg. We're coming right back. This is Happy Holidays. Since we're getting close, I thought I'd start it out. Yeah, I'm sitting here looking for, I found you're not going to believe this, a $99 guitar. And I'm looking for it and I cannot find it. Now, how do you lose a $99 guitar on on your computer, okay? I know I put it there. I saw it there. I looked at it. I double checked it, triple checked it. It was there. I'm coming back in 1 second. This is Space Moons. I do not see that. But anyway, if it's a $99 guitar, if I find it, I will definitely put it on there. But the economics of virtual reality locales. To better understand and appreciate the full potential of virtual reality, we should look beyond the technology and look deep into the economic realities that will govern how virtual worlds operate. We can take a look at the Otherverse. I have to spell this because this is my first time hearing about Otherverse. UTHERVERSE, for example. This is the world's leading provider. I'm looking at AltSpace VR. I'm like, whoa, this is the stuff. But I'm talking about something that's been out for a while. This Otherverse, for example, it is the world's leading provider of augmented reality and virtual reality. It is an avatar-based, just like AltSpace is avatar-based, 3D world that offers immersive communications, shopping, gaming, socializing. I know some of y'all didn't hear that shopping word, but shopping means there's some money there, right? Otherverse is the internet's most sophisticated and advanced 3D virtual reality universe at the time of this article. This company was formed in 2002 to create a virtual world web of massive multiplayer online communities. The company has been in business since 2003 and has over 3.5 million registered users around the world. Otherverse makes money by selling plots of land to people who want to create their own virtual home and charging fees for various services such as monthly membership fees and monthly subscriptions to their arcade games. Now, they're probably charging for gas and light too for that house that's in the metaverse. But can you understand where we're going with this? We're talking about subscriptions, something that could be likened to let's say you're paying a homeowner's fee to your homeowners association, or you're paying a condo fee. So you're paying a fee to be able to play in virtual reality with your friends. And like I say, it's all too real because everything is in 3D. You can walk around in these worlds. That's the part that gets people. You can roll around in these worlds if you have a large enough guardian. I'm saying the possibilities are endless here. Let's get some more music on. This is Respect Me by Toby Trainer. ATL Flow, AltSpace Radio. I'm your host, Joe Sneaker. The metaverse economy is a future economy that has been predicted by many futurists. In this economy, there's a virtual world where everyone can collaborate and build and share content without any geographical boundaries. So if you make something like a $99 guitar, it's like you get a real guitar for $99. But I'm saying if you want your avatar to have this Les Paul, okay, guitar, if that's what you want, you're going to have to pay that $99, okay, for your avatar to have that guitar, even if you don't play guitar. But you can fake that later, right? So can you imagine the amount of money that you could make if you had that one guitar and you sold it to 1 million people? Now, we're looking at 8 billion people on the planet and so many millions on the internet. As people fall into this space more and more and more from month to month, and then every surge during Christmas time, because mommy gotta have is going to be in VR, okay? Now, your $99 guitar is seen by maybe a few of these persons that are new to this realm, and they like, hey, that's cool. I always wanted to play guitar, and I always wanted to have a guitar like that. It's only $99 now. I can get a $5,000, $10,000, $15,000 guitar if I want for $99. There you have it. This is real. This is real. So in recent years, we have seen a drastic change on how people interact with their surroundings and interact with each other. With the advent of virtual reality headsets, augmented reality glasses, AR mobile applications, we are now able to project our virtual self into a digital space, which we all know. But not only that, AltSpace VR, you don't even need a headset. You can just get on your computer and get in there and interact with people. And if you want your avatar to have certain things, guess what? There's an app for that. There's a person. Well, there's a will, there's a way. This is Humming by Cushy. Doing the hip hop thing today. ATL Flow AltSpace Radio. DJ Joe Sneaker. a lot of it is based on the gotta have it now, never had it before mentality. The benefits of VR are vast, but they are not without their disadvantages. The main problem is that VR technology does not offer enough sensory input to mimic reality fully. So if you want to feel like you're miles away from home, then it feels you're only sitting at your desk. Now, I've seen technology improve to the point where, we got haptic feedback devices now. Yes, the games hit back. You can get hit back by a game and suffer bruises, depending on how high you turn up the input. Okay, we have another disadvantage of VR headsets is that a lot of the content is not available right now. But I don't see that as a disadvantage. I see that as an opportunity. We're talking about the gold rush of California. A few people found some gold, okay? I did not witness it, but I've heard that some people may have purchased some assets from other people that were created by other people, and maybe through our parent company that we're talking about here, which is really not a parent company at all of what we want. But I'm just saying, even the people out there at Synty start to feel the pinch where folks will buy their assets and sell amongst each other and like, oh, wait a minute now, I'm supposed to be the middleman of this. Now, if I got one digital guitar and I'm selling per digital guitar, then it's like, okay, no problem. Digital guitar is yours, okay. But guess what? There's a new economy out there through blockchain technology where you can purchase a coin that shows that you digitally own that one guitar. That's why they're locking things down now. I think they're called NFTs. Let me just type it in real quick because I do not want to steer y'all wrong. Because like I said, the rabbit hole gets pretty deep. I'm going to type NFT. As I remember real quick, I was like, okay, BitChain, there it is. Yeah, NFTs with Coinbase. Yeah, it's a digital currency, pretty much like Bitcoin, where you can attach a value to a digital asset and prove that you own that one copy of that asset. We're talking about some serious money now. How deep is it? A girl said she had enough of my mansplaining. She said next time I do it, she'll throw me into a deep hole filled with water. That's not a funny joke. I had a recipe with deep dish crust is filled with small... Oh, Lord. Never mind. I think this is like a website that wants you to pay to see what the real joke is, because what I'm seeing right there ain't no jokes. This is Rapid Years, Timothy Infinite. Come on with it. Like I said, if I knew how to make something, a guitar, a digital guitar, I could make some money. You and I, we could all make some money. All you need is a computer and a little bit of knowledge. There's a program out there called Unity. There's another program out there called Blender. There are a couple others where you can create your own assets and you can compete with the big boys. Get out there, start selling to your friends. I've seen boutiques in AltSpace VR, and I love seeing that kind of stuff. I mean, it shows promise, it shows development, and the platform's not going anywhere anytime soon. I'm just putting it out there. There we have it. I found out what an NFT is. It stands for non-fungible. In other words, fungible. I guess you can't fudge it. Fungible. Fungible token. A non-fungible token is a unique digital asset that represents ownership of a real-world item like art, video clips, music, and more. Music, I don't know, a lot of that's online. NFTs use the same blockchain technology that powers cryptocurrencies, but they're not a currency. But the thing about the NFTs, now that I understand, I've heard people using those to purchase digital assets too. I've heard that. Now, if you didn't hear that or I said something that's wrong, let me know in the comments. I don't have a problem with that. We went live and had an issue or two, and people let me know, and we corrected those issues because people said, hey, you made a boo-boo. I'm like, okay, whatever. Let me go ahead and straighten that out. This is Wait, Stuck With Me by Apollo. Come on, Apollo. All right. That was Wait, Stuck With Me by Apollo. And this is AltSpace Radio. Yes, ATL Flow AltSpace Radio. And I'm tired. Early in the morning, I'm tired. That's not too early. It's what time is it right now? It's early for some people. I know a lot of folk that do not get up before 11 o'clock. To my misunderstanding, because I never understood that. Anyway, I digress. Tonight's Wednesday, and we're looking at, I think Black Sands has karaoke tonight. Let me check real quick. I'm looking. Now, if y'all want me to look at y'all stuff, make sure it's out here on the thing, because I've seen some parties and things, stuff I can't even talk about because they're not on the schedule. I don't know if it's a scheduled party or what type of party it is, and I can't talk, and then I could get the time wrong, the date wrong. But yeah, 8 o'clock tonight, you got Black Sands karaoke. Yeah. So I just thought I'd mention that. I think she told me about it the other day, and I'm like, man, I got to make sure I try to make that, because a lot of times I just can't make it, and something else comes up, real, what do you call it, real world events take over that you have to tend to, that's all, yeah. So, it happened to me the other day. I was trying to get into, it was an alt factor. Something came up. Yeah, something came up. Yep, sure did. She tells me, someone tells me, my cell phone is dead. I need to get one tonight. And I'm like, okay, I'm a half hour away from alt factor. No problem, I'll make it. I'm not even going to get into that. The whole thing turned into whatever it turned into. This is Flowers by Dust. I have to say the name carefully. I say it carefully. By Dusty Dex. Okay, I said it right. I say it slowly, so y'all know it's Dusty Dex. Just to mention a couple other things going on tonight. We have open mic night at 10 o'clock. And we also have at 11 o'clock, the Gemini Lounge opens up to 1 a.m. In case you want to mix and mingle late tonight. Nothing wrong with that, mixing and mingle. Sometimes I'll be mixing and mingle in dreamland and can't make it. Happens, right? Sleep takes over. Man, and that's a trip. Waking up inside of a virtual reality headset 30,000 feet above the ground. And you made a mistake and hit a button on your controller and you're outside the plane and you wake up. Okay. Right after having a dream of being a paratrooper. Wake up in virtual reality. I'm just saying, it never happened to me. It might have happened to a friend, of a third cousin of a friend. It might have happened. But somebody out there had that experience, okay? That's all I'm going to say about that. Let's do Cuban Link by Timothy Infinite. Facebook, I was thinking about they changed their name to Meta again. I said, I'm going to have to at least mention that because a lot of the shakeup happened right after Facebook changed their name to Meta. So, I don't understand. I do not understand. We have geese outside. They make that noise every day when they fly by. But anyway, YouTube player. I also want to mention that. My YouTube player is gone. Now, I noticed, I think RC had one. If anybody has a YouTube player, maybe they changed the code to it. Please send it to me. Joe Sneaker, yes. Send me. I want my YouTube player back. I was using that. And I get back to the main crib, and there's no YouTube player. So I'm trying to find out that the guy, did it passed through the update or did not pass through the update, because now we're up on, 4.3.6, whereas we just came off of 4.3.5, like the middle of October, that knocked a lot of stuff out, according to the news. It did happen, though. A lot of people lost a lot of assets, and then they came and took everybody's furniture. They didn't do that in Movie Storm. That never happened in Movie Storm. And then again, I don't know. I might have to check Movie Storm because those assets were purchased a while ago. Now, if they pull out a Movie Storm, I know some heads are gonna roll, because that's you just don't do that. You don't do that. Don't do that. Let's do House Hunt by Dylan Stitz. Dylan Sits. Yes. This song reminds me of, I'm gonna take my horse on the old town road. Gonna ride till there can't no more. Y'all know YouTube ain't gonna let me play that one, so I'll play this instead. Stuck with me this long, check it out. This is a treat for y'all. Some of you don't know is that Microsoft came out with something they call a digital ID. And what this digital ID is supposed to do is tie you digitally through your email, credit card, or whatever other information that they have to a digital ID where you can be identified on any purchase that you make across the internet. Well, so far they have it approved for Microsoft's platform anyway. So when you sign up for Microsoft ID, like in my particular case, I had to provide a debit card, credit card, what have you. Now, there are some events that cost a couple pennies, whatever, a couple cents on AltSpace. Microsoft wants a little bit of that money, so Some events they have, you cannot get into unless you have a Microsoft ID, even though you're a member of AltSpace VR. And that being that those events cost money, and they can just take it straight out of your credit card. So let y'all know it's out there. The money is there. It's there for whoever wants it. But y'all know Big Brother gonna get in there first. I'm ready to roll out here. And like I said, we covered Synty, which I really had to have something to say about them because, like I said, they shook up the whole world here the last few days. People struggling, trying, what am I going to do? I don't know. I looked. There's some furniture in there. You just got to dig for it. There's some stuff. AltSpace put a couple little trinkets in there you can work with. Just some stuff for you to work with. Nothing real fancy. But I'm going to try some of that stuff. Yeah, try some of the AltSpace kits, you know, and see what we can come up with. They took the colors away at one time, but the color wheel is back. I haven't noticed a lot of things that were different since yesterday's update, but one thing I did notice is Facebook did another Oculus update over the last day or two. They roll these out in phases and waves or what have you. And it's kind of cool now. When you stick your head through the Guardian, it's like you're going through a fog into the other world. And then when you step into the Guardian, you step back into virtual reality. You go into a fog to go back into virtual reality. It's really cool. It's not a gate that pops up like it used to be when you're ready to go outside the Guardian. So next time you put on your headset, if you had that update, that's what you will see. And it really feels weird. It kind of tempts you to walking back and forth in and out of the Guardian just to see that cool effect, you know. That's just it. Like I said, I ain't got much else to that. This is ATL Flow, AltSpace Radio. I'm Joe Sneaker, your host. And we talk about AltSpace stuff. We talk about other stuff too. It's just like we have our meetings and stuff in AltSpace. We bring some stuff in from the real world that need to be discussed or whatever we want to hammer out. We just hammer it out. That's what we do. That's it. So what I'm getting ready to do right now is I'm going to close out on the vocal part of this. And then that's it. Fading on out from there.
Only cause they inconsistent. He said the weapon wouldn't prosper, now they wouldn't form. I'm by the golf, I hit the middle and it's good and warm. I got the $1 million motors, I've been getting to it. I got the that boost your ego when you listen to it. I know they waiting on the fall, but I doubt that. Cause I've been buying Bitcoin on the bounce bag. Might need a minute in the morning, I've been working late. You see me living in my purpose, I don't perpetrate. I'm certified, mattress off the Yerba Mate. She in a green velvet, bout to make it percolate. And I just hope they play me never, and they play this forever. Put my family on so we can make it together. Gave my life to God and now he making it better. But just in case they plotting on it, got a brand new Beretta. I'm tryna shake something, move something that's an earthquake. Coming in every 30 minutes like a work break. Shake something, move something that's an earthquake. Coming in every 30 minutes like a work break. I'm tryna shake something, move something that's an earthquake. Coming in every 30 minutes like a work break. I'm tryna shake something, move something that's an earthquake. Coming in every 30 minutes like a... Hold up, slow down, baby, don't you see me? I'm flicking. My in-person better than the TV depiction. Know them devils plotting, wanna see me in prison. But just know all my brothers riding, there won't be no division. I'm making money, making magic, baby, come congratulate me. Acting aggy, starting to agitate me like he glad to play me. Even moments when I ain't mashing, I be acting gravy. I be stunning, stepping in my pennies like the magic play me. And I hope they play me never, and they play this forever. Put my family on so we can make it together. Gave my life to God and now he making it better. But just in case they plotting on, they got a brand new Beretta. I'm feeling fresh about the freezer, baby, cool as a can. Give up about feelings, trying to purchase some land. I know why they bitter, yes I do understand. I'm doing everything I wanna, they just do what they can. I'm trying to shake something, move something that's an earthquake. Coming in every 30 minutes like a work break. Shake something, move something that's an earthquake. Coming in every 30 minutes like a work break. I'm trying to shake something, move something that's an earthquake. Coming in every 30 minutes like a work break. I'm trying to shake something, move something that's an earthquake.